Stop thinking about missiles and drones. The real war between the US and Iran is being fought with the global economy as its hostage. While mainstream media focuses on the military maneuvers in the Middle East, the real danger is a total collapse of the financial systems we rely on every day. If a full-scale conflict erupts in 2026, we are looking at the end of cheap energy and the beginning of a hyperinflationary era that will make 2022 look like a warm-up. The primary weapon in this conflict isn't nuclear, it's the Strait of Hormuz. 20% of the world's daily oil supply passes through this narrow choke point. If Iran closes that gate, oil prices won't just rise, they will explode to over $200 a barrel overnight. This isn't just about the price of gas for your car, it's about the cost of every single product on the planet. Transport, manufacturing, and food production are all tied to the price of energy. When energy costs double, the global supply chain snaps. We are talking about a systemic shock that could trigger a global depression faster than the 2008 financial crisis. Central banks, which are already struggling to control inflation, would be forced to hike interest rates to levels we haven't seen in decades, effectively crushing the housing market and small businesses. But it goes deeper than just oil. This conflict would accelerate the de-dollarization movement. If the US uses its financial dominance to sanction Iran further, it pushes global powers like China and Russia to completely abandon the US dollar. We are looking at a world divided into two separate financial blocks. This fragmentation means the end of the dollar's era as the undisputed global reserve currency. For you as an investor, this is the ultimate warning sign. When the global economy is this fragile, traditional safe havens might not be enough. We are entering a phase where physical gold, decentralized assets, and energy-independent technologies are no longer optional. They are survival tools. The volatility we would see in the stock market would be unprecedented. Entire industries could disappear, while others, like defense and domestic energy production, skyrocket. The gap between those who are positioned for this chaos and those who are caught off guard will be the difference between generational wealth and total financial ruin. You need to understand that the 2026 economy is built on a house of cards, and a single spark in the Persian Gulf could bring the whole thing down. This is why TheCapitalplus exists, to help you see the invisible threads connecting global geopolitics to your personal bank account. We are no longer in a time where you can ignore international news and expect your portfolio to stay safe. Information is the only shield you have left. The institutions won't save you, they will save themselves first. You must be proactive in diversifying your assets away from single point of failure systems. Look at the history of global conflicts. The real losers are always the ones who stayed in cash while the currency was being devalued by war spending. Every bomb dropped is a debt added to the future generations. We are witnessing the final stages of a debt-based empire trying to maintain control through intimidation. Don't be a victim of the headlines. Be the architect of your own financial fortress. I've analyzed the exact ripple effects this war would have on the top 10 global markets, and the data is chilling. You need to be prepared for a scenario where the internet is disrupted, banking apps are offline, and the value of your local currency is fluctuating by the hour. This isn't fear-mongering. This is strategic foresight based on the current geopolitical trajectory. Click the link, subscribe to TheCapitalplus, and join our private community where we discuss the real strategies for surviving the coming economic storm. The next few months will decide who stays wealthy and who loses everything. The opportunity to pivot is now, before the first shot is fired. Let's protect your future together, starting today. Stay alert, stay hedged, and remember, in a world of chaos, the one with the most accurate information is the one who wins.